Hello, this video is for Phi Theta Kappa, Upsilon Delta chapter. It describes how to lead the induction oath, and it's for our chapter presidents. This is a portion of the induction script, and so you see there is a section here that's for the chapter president as we go through the script, and the chapter president goes to the podium and reads this part as just part of the script, right? And then when they get to this section here, it requires leading the candidates for induction into this oath. They are becoming members as part of stating this oath. As you can see, I mean, it's not really long, but we did not ask our new incoming members to memorize this, and so you're going to give it to them in short segments. But with that said, there's a syncopation to it, a beat to it that makes people more comfortable and able to remember it because they're nervous and they want to say it correctly. But so you want them to be able to respond confidently with this information. Okay, so I'm going to tell you how to do that. You'll, of course, read your part of the script, and you'll say, if you accept this charge, repeat after me the following oath, stating your name in turn. Now, here's the first pause. It's very important that when you lead into this, you've just cued them. You've just given them this prompt, this cue that says, you're about to repeat after me, okay? So there's going to be a pause. Don't rush this into the next part. So you're going to pause, and let me do this again. If you accept this charge, repeat after me the following oath, stating your name in turn. I state your name. That's how that goes. Now, here's the common errors. The common error is to forget or to feel that it is unnecessary to begin by saying I. You would not just say, stating your name in turn, state your name. That would not make sense, and you would leave the audience, the crowd who's supposed to participate in this, going, what just happened? So there has to be this drum beat, this kind of downbeat, where you say, I state your name. So again, there's a pause, and these pauses are really important, and they take a little practice. So again, if you accept this charge, repeat after me the following oath, stating your name in turn. I state your name. Okay, now they're going to respond, but did you feel the pauses? Did you hear the pauses? Very, very important. Okay, now at this point, what I typically do on my printout, because I like to kind of get a copy and mark mine up, I might highlight these little markings right here. I might, use a pen to circle them or put an arrow or somehow emphasize them, because as you read, you're going to be looking for these little markers because they are telling you to pause at that point. When you pause, the members are going to repeat back. It's important that you do not pause before you get to that marker, because they will think they are supposed to start responding, and it'll create some confusion, okay? So I want you to see that it's not always the same syncopation here. There's not a common beat, because notice that there's 3 words here, and then as I look ahead to the next part, it's longer. Okay, so I need to be prepared for that. Otherwise, when I start to read this oath and lead others through it, there's going to be some difficulty. Notice how long this section is, and then the next one is only a couple words. So you have to really be careful of that. All right, I'm going to lead you through this, and what I would encourage you to do is to practice following along with me as the leader. Maybe do it once as if you are repeating after me, but then do it as leading, because it has to really be clear through the intonation of your voice and through the syncopation of your voice what your expectation is of the people following you. They're looking to you to understand how to follow. And when they get confused or mixed signals, then they fear. They have a lack of confidence at that point, and they don't want to follow you. All right, so let me start from the beginning. If you accept this charge, repeat after me. See, I've already messed up. I'm sorry. Let me try that again. Yes, we all make mistakes. If you accept this charge, repeat after me the following oath, stating your name in turn. I state your name, do solemnly promise to uphold the standards of Phi Theta Kappa, and to make this object and aim foremost in my mind. And I do solemnly pledge allegiance to my fellow members and promise to aid them in all worthy endeavors. As your name is called, step forward and sign the register. All right, I'm going to go through that again because I want you to listen to when I go up in my voice, when I go down in my voice, and the expectation that it brings to repeat at that point after me because I am pausing. But the intonation, the ups and the downs, and the rhythm is what's going to help them remember what they're supposed to repeat. So let's do it again. I know you can rewind the video, but let's do it again. If you accept this charge, repeat after me the following oath, stating your name in turn. I state your name. Do solemnly promise to uphold the standards of Phi Theta Kappa and to make this object and aim foremost in my mind. And I do solemnly pledge allegiance to my fellow members and promise to aid them in all worthy endeavors. As your name is called, step forward and sign the register. All right, I hope this short video was helpful. Definitely play it back. I would practice the lead-in sentence. I would practice the pauses. Make sure that you are saying, I state your name. You're pausing a little bit there because of the comma, okay? So I state your name. Let them say that. Do solemnly promise. Do solemnly promise, right? Then you got a long one. To uphold the standards of Phi Theta Kappa. Don't say to uphold the standards and pause. If you pause at that point, they will begin to repeat after you and you're not done yet. If something like that messes up, let them finish. So if you accidentally pause to uphold the standards and then you hear them and they repeat it, or you can then say of Phi Theta Kappa, okay? Just go with it. If not, then just back up. If it kind of, fizzles and there's confusion, just very solemnly and with decorum say, let me repeat that, to uphold the standards of Phi Theta Kappa. Listen, you heard me make a mistake before it, so it's okay. Okay, but practice that because, like I said, it's not every 3 words, and your brain is going to be tempted to fall into that pattern. So practice that syncopation, and you'll do a great job. Thanks so much.